our Jackson State Tigers versus Memphis Tigers live chat. We will be starting up here shortly. Thank you for tuning in to SheLovesThee Podcast. If you would please go ahead and like the stream. Thank you so much. We will be starting here shortly. It looks like the stream for the game should start in the in the next 6 to 8 minutes. We're gonna start. Very excited. It's a packed house at the Memphis Tigers, and there was a report out on the website, on Twitter, for the Memphis Tigers. This is the first time that they have sold out their entire basketball arena since 2013, 2014. That's a real big game. So that's great to see. I'm sure it's going to be a packed house with a lot of Jackson State fans in the building. Go ahead and comment below what you think the final score will be. And I'm just going to go ahead and share on the thread where it says that for the first time since 2013, 2014, for the first time since 2013, 2014, the field house will be at max capacity. And that's for the women's basketball. That's including men's or women's. That's the first time that they've sold it out. So that just tells you how big this game is for women basketball. So I'm excited. I hope everybody else is excited. That's right. JSU by 40. How many seats in the basketball stadium? Let's see. It looks like they can hold 2,565. Or no, it says prior to 2003, the Elma Rome Fieldhouse had a seating capacity of 2,800. In 2003, 900 chairback seats were installed, lowering the total capacity to 2,565. And that's how much it is. So, yeah. So from doing my research with the WNIT in regards to like how do you bid for it and all that different stuff, the actual price to actually get the game is not that expensive at all. So when I did some research, it was $6,500 for round 1, and then for round 2 it's $7,500 to host a game. So it's exciting. Hello, everybody. Hello. The stream should be starting up here shortly. Thank you for tuning in to our live chat. We're just waiting on it to get started. And the tickets were, I think, like $7, $5. It is live in this field house. Great. That's good to hear. It looks like you already knew we was going to do that. You already knew how that was going to roll. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket right now while we're waiting on the stream to come up. So it looks like there's only been a couple of games. So I think this is one bracket. Group 1, Group 2. Okay, we're down here. Right here. It looks like Green Bay and Niagara will be playing. That's who when Jackson State wins will be playing either Ball State or Belmont. Hopefully we can grab that game. That would be great. Yep. We've been rooting for everybody in the HBCU realm. So it's great to be able to finally see our Lady Tigers. And it should be starting shortly. If you are just now tuning in, go ahead and like the stream. Love it. My final score is 92-86, Jackson. Well, I think it's going to be a defensive game. Let me take some of that out. Oh, since it's so live in the arena, I need to do something too for our live stream. So let me see if I can get Jackson State band up in here. All right, all my Jacksonians that are live from Memphis, thank you so much for tuning in. You know, keep us up to date on what's happening on the ground that we wouldn't be able to see. And for this particular live, of course, we have Rob J commentating. And so for the most part, Rob J will be speaking. And then when we have commercials, of course, we'll be doing the Retool Your School. And we'll have a halftime show. And hopefully we can get some people to call in that's on the ground to let us know what's going on that we aren't able to see.
White will be in the circle for Jackson State. She'll no doubt be facing Destiny Thomas, the 6'4" freshman out of Jonesboro, Arkansas. So we are ready to get it underway, Coach. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First round of the WNIT Tournament here in Memphis, Tennessee on a stormy night. We got us a Shell B on the phone. We got a Shell Heat. We got a Shell Heat. Hey, get somewhere and sit down. And we are tip is controlled by Memphis, and the Tigers of Memphis with the basketball as they.
Now, this particular stream, let's get going here. Let's see.
Jefferson has it, gives it to shoots.
So, the stream is like light years behind of Rob J. So what I will try to do is I will try to line it up as best as possible so that the stream and Rob J are lined up together so that we can listen to Rob J commentate.
Jackson turnaround shot is in and out, no good, took around control.
So you have to bear with me while I try to sync the two.
Gets it into Daphne. Daphne out to Angel Jackson at the top, back way out high to John Covington near the middle. Tigers with the basketball. Good transition defense by the Tigers. Oh, this is Riggs. That three in Memphis with a 6-0 lead.
What? The dinosaur.
So once again, the stream is still kind of lagging. And for this particular stream, I'm not able to like fast forward it like the other one. So bear with us.
It is noisy in here, Coach. Yes, it is. And guess who's under the bottom of that pile? John Covington goes up for the rebound.
So I think that Rob J and them are like at least 2 minutes ahead of the actual live cast. Oh, wow.
Good job. Jackson stayed on the board. Lady Tigers trail 6-2. Here shoots from the.
All right. We're still trying to get there.
JSU on a 4-0 run after falling behind 6-0, and a foul is called underneath on the Lady Tigers of Jackson State. I don't know why these coaches down here screaming coach. Look like they need somebody doing sign language for them because you cannot hear it in here. Absolutely not. This is a small arena. I mean, it's. I don't know what to compare it to, coach. It's perfect for its name, a field house. That's what it is. I tell you, you can compare it to Forest Hill High School.
Oh, not Forest Hill.
Exactly. What you think, coach? Exactly.
Forest Hill.
3-point attempt for Memphis is no good. Rebound goes to the Memphis Tigers. Up with a shot, no good. They get it back again. Turn around shot in the lane. Get it out, no good. They get it back again, and they put it up in there.
Y'all, they said that stadium, or excuse me, the arena's like Forest Hill. Rob J and them are light years ahead of this live stream. So once again, I will continue to try to link it up. So it's always good to be able to hear Rob J when they're talking about the game. Thank you for tuning in. If you're just now getting here, go ahead and like the stream.
Number 23 shoots. It's the three, and Memphis extends to an 11-4 lead.
Let's go, Tigers. Okay, so there's a specific arena Oh, wow. There wasn't no foul call for that? Whoa. They playing aggressive. They are definitely playing aggressive. It looks like we have our first commercial break. So this should say the 16th, but it says the 15th. But that does not change the purpose. I didn't have time to change it, which is the Retool Your School while they're on a commercial break. Retool Your School is a basically we're doing votes to get up to $150,000 for the beautification of our campuses. And of course, when you are on a break and we're waiting for the game to come back on, I'm going to show you real quickly how easy it is to do like 10 votes real quick. Just boom, 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 boom. It depends on whether or not they have that puzzle on there. Sometimes they don't have it on there, and sometimes they do. So it just all depends. But while you're waiting, it's super easy to go ahead and get those 10 votes. I just hit that vote button. Once it goes to the next page, I hit the back button. I hit vote again. I voted. Hit vote again. It does look like they have the puzzle on there every single time, which for a time they didn't. Let's see. Still on commercial break, excuse me. And if you're just now tuning in, go ahead and like the stream and comment below what you think the score will be. I do think that the ladies have to bank those shots underneath the basket, try to draw fouls. Always good to get the opposing team into foul trouble, especially a powerhouse like Memphis. They're very aggressive, and it looks like it's going to be a good game. Lots of Jackson State supporters are in the house, in the building. So all right, let's get back to the game.
Yeah, Coach, that's Destiny Jackson, 5'7" junior out of Lexington, Kentucky. Drains a three. Another steal by Memphis.
We don't have our 3-point. Well, Keelan Bowler is a 3-point shooter. We're going to need her to start shooting them threes. Our other 3-point shooter's not here today. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh. Okay.
Wow, yeah, she can move, Coach. She's agile on her feet. No doubt about it. So Ja will bring it in along the side. Gets it into Deja Woodard. Woodard at the top. Woodard drives. Woodard with a series of moves, puts it up. And a foul is going to be called on Memphis. And he counted the basket. He counted the basket? Wow. Oh, my God. He gave us a hesitation basket there. We'll take it, Coach. We'll take it. So Jackson State down 14-8.
Oh, we're still behind. I'm going to just about ready to just let it rip. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. So you see, we're almost like a minute behind.
Just make the shot and get back down the floor, man.
Exactly. Play some defense. That's how you quiet the crowd.
Exactly. Memphis in the front court. Almost lost it. They keep it alive. 16 to shoot. Destiny Jackson has it way out high, being played by Tilly Bowler. Now the Griggs against Covington. 7 to shoot. Good defense by JSU. Griggs has it. Working against Ariana Hunter. 2 to shoot. And that's a shot clock violation.
Great defense by these Lady Tigers from Jackson State. Coach, what I see thus far, they have no inside game. They're not even looking inside. It's a 3-man offense is what they're running. The 3 guards. If they can't get in a penetration or get an open shot, they're confused.
And if they let Coach Reed make adjustments, here's Ariana Hunter for 3. It's off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, she adjusted the defense. If you could tell, it confused Memphis that time down the court.
Another 3-point attempt by Memphis. No good by Shoots. Here comes Ariana Hunter in the front court for JSU. Like you said, Coach, all Jackson State has to do is settle down, and it appears that's what the Lady Tigers are doing.
Yeah, we can't be missing those easy shots. Cannot miss the easy shots. I would rather you take it to the underneath the bucket and draw a foul.
On Jackson State. That foul is going to be on John Covington. So Daphne White comes back in. Luckett is back in as well. Angel Jackson and John Covington will come out. Coming out from Memphis is Madison Griggs. In the ball game is Tranuel Welch. So Shoots at the line. 70% free throw. Memphis Tigers. That free throw is good. Memphis 15.
Ooh-wee. I hope we get called.
Looking at the score, you would think they were up 20, but I tell you, we're good. We're good where we are right here. What we got to do is just continue to play defense, limit them shots, extra shots, and we're going to be fine.
Tilly left open for 3. It's off the back iron.
We got to get Tilly to hit them threes. If Tilly gets hot, we'll be straight. We got to get Tilly to hit those.
They work it into.
Y'all.
Welch has it. They work it in. Blocked by Woodard. But they get it back. Blocked by Daphne White this time.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, y'all. Still trying to get Rob J adjusted, y'all. It looks like we got a good game going, though. A real good game. It'll be a battle. If Tilly Bowler gets hot, reload the stream. So me reloading the stream is actually not going to help because, I mean, I could try. I already reloaded it a couple times. But basically, this is ESPN 3. So it kind of works differently. ESPN 3 works differently than ESPN Plus.
Memphis gets it back. Went up with a shot and it's good.
You got to limit those extra shots.
That was Lynetta Williams just coming into the ball game as Memphis extends to an 18-11 lead. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Hunter, Jackson State.
Turn Rob J off. He's spoiling the game. The stream is behind. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll still try to come and get it. He's just way far ahead than the actual live ESPN 3 stream. We gotta get those. Why are we shooting threes instead of feeding our big women? I have no idea. They're trying to play catch up, and coach needs to take a timeout to let them know, like, draw the foul. See, I don't like that they're continuously trying to do that. You don't have to do that. Just go ahead and go to the basket. There you go. Just like that, Woodard. Woodard, go to the basket. Jariah Covington, go to the basket. And we have another situation with the lack of ref calls, which is that's just something that Jackson State, it's almost like you have to play the perfect game when you don't get all of your calls. You have to play the perfect game. When they see that the refs aren't going to make calls, they're going to play a little bit more rowdy. So you have to make it painfully obvious that it's a foul. There we go. That's Woodard. Man, Woodard is going to be, if she keeps up doing what she's doing, she's going to be the MVP of the game. All she has to do is continue to play like that. All that reaching, number 3 needs to get a foul. Like, all that reaching in. Come on now. You can't reach like that every. Oh, where's the foul at? Jariah is playing for her life, boy. You know she's not scared to take it to the basket. This is ridiculous, the amount of fouls that they're... Like, that was a foul. Come on. Come on. That was a foul on Angel Jackson when she was down underneath the basket. Look, we see how it's going to be played. We see what's going on. Tigers are just going to have to make, like, noticeable fouls. Like what Ja was doing. Like, you got to make them so noticeable that you can't not call them. Because this is ridiculous. There you go, Ja. Get them fouls. Get them girls in foul trouble. As long as they keep playing like that and we keep going at the basket, they'll be in foul trouble before the second half. Come on, Ja. You shoot like 80%. You cannot miss any of these baskets. Every single basket. Mr. Campbell said that Memphis gym is packed in like a Murrah or Provine gym in Jackson. So, Miss Gordon, we had Rob J. I usually play Rob J as the announcer. He is way above the stream, like probably 2 to 3 minutes ahead of the stream. And because he's 2 to 3 minutes ahead of the stream, I could not link it. It's not syncing today. At the halftime, there's a possibility that it'll be linked back up correctly. ESPN 3 is running a little bit different than ESPN Plus. we're on commercial break. Let's see if I can find some more Sonic Boom of the South to play. And once again, if you are just now tuning in, go ahead and like the stream. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button so that you'll know when I go live. You'll get that notification. And we're going to listen to Sonic Boom of the South before we do Retool Your School. That's my AD. That's my AD. Who do I sound like? That's my AD. It's not your AD anymore. It only costs $7,500 for round 2. If we win, it only costs $7,500. Definitely gonna have to reduce the turnovers. Mr. Walker, we're not there yet. So we don't know what Woodard did, but okay. They are fouling hard. Like, they don't have no regard for basketball whatsoever. I'm not playing the sound for ESPN. I'll get flagged. So no, there is no sound. We need our free throws. Whenever we do get fouls, which we ain't getting many calls, we need them. Packed house. They've never had it packed like that since 2013, 2014. They've never had their arena packed. So Jackson State, you have to nail your free throws. Detrimental. Like, if you don't, to your detriment. You got it. When you do get your fouls called, which we haven't gotten many, you have to execute on that. At this point, under no circumstances should we be shooting threes. I want us to stop shooting threes and start hitting them underneath the basket and stop leaving them open. Good Lord, you cannot leave them open. They've been shooting threes for days. Yeah. They are playing a little bit lackluster. I mean, you might as well shake your shoulders off for that. You still made it to a postseason tournament regardless. Yeah, this is not usually coach is great at doing second half adjustments, but at this point we need an adjustment in the middle of the game.
Down 37-23 to the Memphis Tigers.
They can't miss a three and we can't make one, which means we can stop shooting threes and we need to stop them from shooting threes. Like, Just because you're down by 14 does not mean you have to keep shooting threes. You don't. All you have to do is continue to get underneath the underneath the basket, get those fouls called, even though we're getting fouled and not getting calls. Get those fouls called and defend the basket. Let's go back and check in. It's back on. Let's go, Tigers. Oh, why are y'all talking about their... Don't say that. Oh, my goodness. Listen, Angel Jackson and Daphne White are taller than anybody that they have on the team. So they're not using their height to their advantage. If you look at their bigs versus our bigs, with regard to height, Angel is way taller. Is that Woodard? They just got to keep attacking the basket. Y'all are wrong. Oh, you're talking about number 5. Don't leave number 5 open. See, they've been blocking it. All of the shots underneath the basket have been contested. Oh, she needs to get a tech. She needs to get a tech. Where's the technical foul at? Where's the technical foul at? Where's the technical foul at? Ain't no shit talking. We ain't doing that, ma'am, sir. Oh, you don't want to. Look, I ain't going to say nothing, but you don't really want to go to war with Woodard. You do not want to go to war with Woodard. She needs a tech. Where's the technical foul at? Will somebody please tell me if she got a technical foul? Because that definitely should have been a tech. Come on. What are they doing? Looking to see if she gets a technical? Because that, doing what she was doing right there, that's a technical foul. Why would Woodard get a tech? She didn't even do nothing. They better not give Woodard a tech after that. What that lady did. She did not throw the ball purposely at that girl. She did not throw the ball at the girl. She threw it behind her. She didn't throw it at her. She didn't do it on purpose. Like, she didn't purposely hit her in the face. No, she didn't. I'm standing on it. She did not. She threw the ball like away. She didn't aim it at the girl's head now. And anyway, even if she did, she was getting ready to hit her with her hands. We might have to listen to Rob J to see what he has to say about this, because I need to know what's going on.
It's going to put Griggs at the line that she never misses. And then they put Woodard back on the floor.
shooting the technical. You know, they got a thing on social media called shaking my head.
Come on,
foul and technical foul. All I can do, coach, is shake my head.
Lord. So there is a technical against Woodard. She should, if she was gonna get that, she should have did a little bit more harder than that. We don't need a HBCU postseason tournament. We play a whole bunch of HBCUs from the SWAC. What is that gonna do? She didn't get ejected, did she? She didn't get ejected. Why are you saying we lost? Did they sit her down? Don't leave that person open. What the heck? So basically, if it's a contested three-pointer, they're not going to get it. I'm still saying she shouldn't have got a technical. Give us our foul. Give us our fouls. Give us our fouls. Where are the fouls at? Shit. All that, excuse my language, all that fouling that they got going on. Sick of this. I would have threw the ball at her head too. Like, y'all getting off on these fouls. Let's go, Angel. Angel's upwards of 75% when she shoots. Yes. I'm going to keep it cool. Y'all are acting up on this stream. There we go. Angel. No, we just got to shut them down. Like, stop letting them play with our top. Like, stop playing. Ooh! Block City. Block City. Block City. Block City. Come on. That's all you got to do. Don't do no threes. Just go. Get it in there. Oh, God. Have mercy. Out. That was out. Oh, how many? Is she going to walk? She walked like 5 steps. I bet you they won't replay that fast break because she walked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why are you walking that much? Oh, she's playing it. Watch how many times she walked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She was walking. Walk it out. Come on. Come, Angel. Take it up to the basket, baby, and do a layup every time. Just do the layup every time. There we go. They applying that pressure. Competitive chess? Lord, I don't got no words. Listen, the defense has stepped it up since Woodard. Maybe that the fact that Woodard got that foul. Come on. First of all, come on, Daphne. Right. Running through TSA. Get your big butt under the net. Right. Tall ass. We don't need no more talking. We need action. No more talking. What the excuse my language. All right, I'm back, y'all. You can't be throwing the ball like that. You can't be throwing the ball away. There go that. That's why her ass really mad. Ooh. Let's go, Tigers. Turn it up a notch. You got this. No, you didn't. I was on mute. I turned the light off. You didn't hear what I said. Our bigs are some pretty girls. Listen, I done told y'all to stop shooting them damn threes. We don't have to prove anything to nobody. I guess Mr. Walker's saying somebody got a three. I hope that's what he's saying. He's there. And there's nothing wrong with that. We just need them to be aggressive. We just need them to be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Us bowling. Oh, Lord have mercy. There she go. That's all she needs. She needs to get hot. Do you know how many times we was able to keep Memphis from shooting, but we were not able to get a shot down on the other end? Like, they've been stagnant and barely shooting, but we have to execute on our end, on the offense. Memphis does not look like South Carolina. Now, you exaggerating. Ugly Nunu. You want to see the score? Do you want to see the score? I'll be right back. Thank you. Didn't nobody tell your ass to go outside anyway? There. Oh, the band's playing. I want to hear what the band's doing. I know they sound good. Let's see.
You need to just get a basket, settle down, get a basket here, play defense, and finish this half out with.
All right. Over 400 in the chat. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Go ahead and hit that like button. JSU can. They are. If you notice, they can't really shoot underneath the basket, and they're not really being effective like underneath the basket. If their shots are contested, they miss them. So Jackson State definitely has something there. We just have to keep them from shooting threes. Can't see the score with the feed on screen. You can't see this score right here? What you mean you can't see the score? How y'all can't see the score? Am I looking at the same? Come on, Jackson State. You guys have to take it underneath the basket every single time. All right. Let's get these halftime. All right. Let me see. 32-43 at the half. I know the hell they didn't have the audacity to try to put their band up there. That's disrespectful. So disrespectful. Ooh, look at that crowd. Good Lord. It is packed. Okay? Look at that crowd. Let's go ahead and get down to our halftime show. It should be starting soon. I'm getting ready to get this. Somebody said that the coach, never mind, I ain't going to repeat what they said. Y'all look in the comments to see what they said about the coach. I was getting ready to say, who put the band up there? Memphis should have had more like 13. They definitely. All right. Let's go ahead and get this. Let's get this halftime show on the road. Here, let me move my stuff out the way. Look, y'all. I got something that I want to say. If we want to come back and win this game, our bigs got to bring it. The same way Deja Wooder is bringing it, we're going to need for our bigs to be more aggressive. And I'm not talking about aggressive in the sense in like playing aggressive towards the girls, aggressive towards the basket, aggressive towards rebounding. You're going to 9 times out of 10, Jackson State is going to get a foul called on them before Memphis gets a foul called on them. So when I say be aggressive, Daphne White and Angel, Deja, Jariah, you guys got to keep going to the basket and drawing those fouls. You have to draw the fouls. So the way to win this game is continue to draw the fouls and make the fouls look so obvious. I don't know if you've seen how they do it in the NBA where they get fouled and they just fall out. Like, you have to make it look real convincing and obvious that you got fouled. Daphne White is actually, when I looked at the lineup, Daphne and Angel are taller than the other girls on the team. Daphne's 6'5" and Angel is 6'6". Correct. And you have to make those free throws. Daphne White notoriously has not been good at her free throws, but that is definitely something that you have to do. Angel Jackson, I've seen her. She's been doing it. We're going to get ready to go ahead and take a look at those stats at halftime to see what it looks like. But I'm pretty sure that they've been doing really well with the blocking. I've seen some blocks that went through that were really good. So they've been executing that. We just need to see more. Everything that they're doing that's good, they need to continue to do, but at a higher pace. And let's go ahead. So some of these people I didn't get to finish with regard to changing their titles. Lord. Daphne White doesn't play aggressive enough at times. She should be dominant. Daphne, we need one of those games from December where she was just dogging it. We won't be able to draw fouls in the post if our bigs don't make the effort to establish their presence on the block. Memphis has more second chance points, and we have too many turnovers. Facts. They have to become aggressive. And Angel and Daphne are taller than both of them. So what is your excuse? We need Daphne to up the ante a little bit. Angel, she's been blocking. Of course, Liz, we no longer have her there. So she is not there at this point in time. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats so far. So Jackson State is actually shooting at a better percentage rate than Memphis as of right now. We're shooting at 41% and they're shooting at 38%. Now, those 3-pointers, you might as well hang it up. We only had one by Tilly. Me personally, I would just like to see you, if it's not working and there's something that works better, hone in on what works better and own that. And that is, we don't need to have a 3-point shootout. It's not necessary when y'all can keep taking it to the basket. Free throws, they're 5 of 7. Of course, Daphne White missed 2 of her 4. I think she missed them. 20 rebounds versus 23 points from a turnover. So for the most part, Jackson State has been able to hold Memphis, but they're still up by 11. Because when they are getting Memphis to turn the ball over, instead of going immediately underneath the basket, they start trying to shoot threes. There was at least 3 or 4 possessions where Jackson State tried to shoot a 3 when they could have just took it to the basket. And that's going to be paramount. If we want to bridge this gap, which we can do that. Deja Woodard has 11 points. Angel Jackson has 5. It should be way higher than that. Kashana Luckett has 2. I would keep feeding it to Woodard underneath the basket. Woodard came to play. We look at the stats, and Woodard came to play today. She's not playing. She has 1 personal foul, which was the tech. 1 block. 1 rebound. I don't see all of the players on here. They don't have all of the players. Let's see. Let's look at these. So we're good as far as everybody, we're low in personal fouls. Let's go look at their fouls to see who we need to get in foul trouble. So we have 1, 2, 3 people that have 2 fouls. There's no way that I wouldn't be trying to get them to continue to get into foul trouble. It's going to be paramount. If we want to win this game, as you can see, the bench points, Deja Woodard is coming off the bench and she's putting up 11 points. We do have some fast break points. Second chance points, 15. Let's look at Memphis. Second chance points, 11. So we actually are we have more second chance points than Memphis. They have more fast break points. Y'all comment in the chat, what do we need to do to get this ball rolling? Let me go ahead, and we are also doing a Retool Your School. So if you haven't done that yet, please go to Retool Your School. Jackson State is also doing a fundraiser. We're getting alumni, friends, family. All you have to do is donate $5. Let me see if I can pull up that commercial. So we're doing a basically fundraiser to increase our giving And I'm getting ready to pull that up so we could watch that commercial real quick. All right. If you have not already did your 10 votes, please make sure you go to retoolyourschool.com/vote and place your vote.
We're about set to start the third quarter of play. Memphis for the game shooting 37% on 15 of 40 shooting. They made 6 3-pointers in the game. They shot 11. They made 6, and they are perfect from the free throw line. So they're 7-7. And they're coming into this game. They're not the best free throw shooting team in their conference. Wow. They shoot 64%, which is 10th best in the AAC. Who did that say? No, Coach. I tell you, Coach, if we can get some baskets to fall.
Wooder giving them crazy work. Wooder is giving them crazy work.
Bowler has 3 points. John Covington, our next leader scorer, has 1. We need to get Charlotte Luckett going, and she only has 2. So, Coach, I feel like if we can just get a few baskets to fall, then we're going to be on our way to a victory tonight. And we have learned that should Jackson State win tonight, the Lady Tigers will on Sunday.
Ooh, did y'all hear that? If we win tonight, it is going down at Jackson State. Come on. Do you hear that? If we win tonight, we will host. We need to win. I got to keep pausing it because they got Mr. Walla Magic playing in the background. You gotta make shots like that, Angel. You're too tall to be not making those shots. That does not. I see what y'all are saying now. Good Lord. Woo! I ain't gonna say nothing, but yeah. Good Lord. Didn't I just say stop doing that? Take it to the basket. Come on, bro. I mean, ma'am. Oh Lord. You see how she falling all extra, knowing it didn't call for all that. Miss Gordon, Miss Mary Gordon, there will be no sound. Now, if you would like to listen to the commentator, you have Mr. Rob J commentating on WOAD, and he's commentating live. Unfortunately, for this particular stream, he is way ahead of the actual ESPN3 stream. So that's why there's no sound. It don't make no sense to play Mr. Rob J, and he already knows that Memphis is up 51-32. Like, I don't know why they don't just keep feeding it. Woodard can shoot 30 tonight. That's how aggressive she is. She can shoot 30 tonight. Just keep giving the ball to Woodard. It's no shame in that, in continually feeding her the ball. Because they're blocking the ball. Kashana, come on, bro. Stop leaving that girl open. Good Lord. Oh, my God. All they have to do is play defense, and when they get on offense, do a layup. Rinse, wash, repeat. They're blocking all of the shots. Daphne's 6'5" and Angel Jackson is 6'6". They're taller than all of them girls. I don't know. They just need to grab the ball. The intensity's not there that they've had all season. And they were stopping them right before the first half ended. They kept stopping them. Oh my God. There we go. You see that, how they blocked it? That's all they have to do. Block it. And continue to get the fouls. Definitely should be doing a full court press. And I'm actually surprised at Coach Coach Reed is really good at second half adjustments. And I just haven't seen them pressuring the girls at the underneath the basket and drawing the fouls continuously. So they'll do it a couple of plays, but they need to really do it every single play. Well, we need it. We need it. I don't know why people keep saying that Coach Reed is leaving. Is she leaving for a Power 5 job? Do y'all even know if there's any Power 5 jobs open? Why do y'all keep saying that Coach Reed is leaving? Just because you lose a game doesn't mean that you should. I mean, I'm not going to say what a person should and shouldn't do, but why do y'all keep saying that she's leaving? So doing a press would definitely switch things up, but they're also going to be tired. And I'm gonna need for Daphne to pick it up a little bit. Daphne, where is that Daphne that we seen earlier in the season? Where is she at? We gotta have her return. Gotta have her return. That's what we want to see. We want to see Deja just go ahead and dunk it. Even if we lose them, just go ahead and dunk it on them. I don't know why people keep saying she's leaving. Uh-oh, there's Miss Woodard right there. They need to feed her the ball all game. That we can't be doing those silly ass turnovers. Good Lord. There you go, Daphne. Damn, I think she might be injured. She has to be injured. Maybe she's injured because that don't make no sense. That's a we need about 3. Where have y'all seen Angel come back in the game? Covington's having to tell them, come on, y'all, come on. So I guess they're not doing the press. They basically trying to run circles around them by passing it on the line passing it around until somebody gets close. Oh, Lord. Let's go. They not getting these fouls called on them, though. They're able to commit at least 2 fouls before they get one. For every 3 fouls, they're only getting 1 called on them. We don't want her to jump high. She's taller than everybody. She's taller than everybody. We just need them to keep pushing it underneath the basket. Where's Angel Jackson at? Did something happen with Angel? She ain't been in for a while. Did something happen to her? I have not seen Angel playing. They block it every single time. Somebody said sometimes you got to play through those non-calls. A couple of non-calls, yeah, but every shot you're getting. Oh, okay. I was going to say, where is Angel at? I'm telling you, the amount of fouls that they get to put down, for every 3 fouls that they're committing, we're only getting 1 foul call. It's absolutely ridiculous. Where's Daisha at? I don't know who that person is, but whoever they are, like, you guys cannot shoot 3-pointers. Like, just stop trying to do it. Y'all got the underneath the basket off lock. Like, y'all been blocking passes left and right. So it's not really about that. Like, just put your hands up and they can't even get in there. Daphne. Oh, God. Well, if you are in the stream, of course, please don't forget to like the stream. If this is your first time visiting, go ahead and hit the subscribe. Subscribe. I can't even talk right. Subscribe button. And we are actively Retool Your School campaign while we're watching this game. Thank you, Mr. Taylor. What the hell was that noise? Thank you, Miss Sullivan, for liking the stream. Let's go, Kishana. There we go. Now, look now. We're not that far off. It's a lot of missed shots. I'm just saying. Who are you telling? We only down by 15. We can turn it around, and you don't have to shoot threes to turn it around. Look at just got a free throw. Her free throws. We just need to keep giving Woodard the ball. Why is anybody worried about threes? And what I'm trying to figure out, what school are they looking to go to? Does anybody even know which women what women open coaching positions do they have? Open coaching positions. Women, college level. Where's she gonna go? Minnesota? They got a open coaching position in Minnesota. You think she'll go to Minnesota? I don't think so. But then again, that's the only coaching position that I saw open. Minnesota. Uh-oh. Who's hating, Mr. Carey? Oh, I wanted to give a shout out to the contributors of this channel. Miss Veronica, thank you for your donation. Jay, Mr. O'Neill, Mr. Milliken, Mr. Avis Heath, thank you for your donation. Mr. Hall, these are donations from my other streams too, because I never did shout it out. Miss Foot, thank you. Mr. Donaldson, Mr. Loyler, Miss Nellie Burt, Mrs. Burst, Sparkman, Miss Brenda Allen Coleman, thank you so much for your donation to the channel. That donation is, of course, reinvested back into the channel. What they got going on over here? What is this? What is this? What is that? Let me turn that off. Right. Why y'all want her to leave so bad? If anything, this just gives her a space for where she needs to go. She's been dominating for 4 years. Uh-oh. There's Miss Jackson. We've been looking for you. Oh, shit. Jariah came to play. She not putting up with that mess. Oh. Come on now. Come on, Jariah. Let's turn it up a notch, Miss Covington. Come on down here. We need about 3 of those. Give us 3 of those. Oh, God. That's a charge. That's a charge. Stop playing. That's a charge. They didn't call a charge? Is her nose bleeding? Oh, yeah. There we go. Come on, Daphne. Come on, Daphne. It's okay, baby girl. Get it back together. Come on. Don't leave her open. She gonna shoot that every time. That's like, she gonna shoot it every time. We're still doing Retool Your School while we're waiting on the game to start back up. It's important to vote the school of your choice. Of course, I'm going to vote Jackson State. I will let y'all know there was a little hack previously where not every single time did you have to do one of these like puzzles and stuff like that. It looks like they figured out like, hey, y'all are voting way too fast. How are y'all doing that? So I guess they turned it off. So that now you do have to do a puzzle every single time. So yeah. But you can still vote fast. That shouldn't stop anything. You can still vote maybe not 10 times quickly, but at least 5 times. Why do they keep showing this band? Like, why do they keep showing them? Like, be for real. If you're going to do something, y'all need to be for real and not show their band. Ridiculous. Damn, Daphne. Why is Angel trying to throw it to Daphne? Why is Angel not trying to take it in there herself? Like, I don't understand that. Sheesh. I mean, quiet as it's kept, I don't know why they're wishing for Coach Reed to leave. Why are they wishing that? I see a lot of white man's ISIS coach. I mean, I'm trying to figure out where's she going. The only coaching position I seen open was Minnesota, and I know damn well she's not going from FCS to FCS. That doesn't even make sense. That don't even make sense. I'm saying that's the only coaching position that's open. That's a women's coaching position right now is Minnesota. That's the only one. Other than that, there is no other coaching position open for a women's basketball coach. I mean, unless you're going to coach a men's team. Minnesota is legit the only one that's open right now. And yeah. So did somebody say that the recruiting at FCS is the same level as the recruiting at FBS? It's the same? They didn't really say that, did they? What is he talking about? Just sounds stupid. There we go, Angel. $423 people are in the chat. Please like the stream. Thank you for liking the stream. So basically what you're saying is that the FBS PWIs at the higher level don't have more money. Man, we ain't even getting on this. Oh, shit. Let's go, Covington. That's what you need. That hot streak right there. We just need them to get 5 turnovers, and we need to get somebody to foul out. Her legs were not planted. Her legs was not planted. Uh-oh. Kashana Luck is not liking that. Right. Who is taking an assistant coach job? Come on. Be for real. And doesn't she currently have the number 3 player in Mississippi currently? Oh, shoot! Let's go, Luckett. Let's go, Luckett. Come on, baby. Close that gap out. We need a turnover here. We need to stop. It's that Jackson State hate. That's what it is. Jackson State hate. Let me find that young lady that is committed to the Jackson State University. She's an All-American, McDonald's All-American, I want to say. I'm trying to figure out what her name is. She's a recent recruit. Anybody know in the chat what her name is? Oh Lord, I need to switch because it's too much noise in the chat. Too much noise for me. I had to change it to subscribers only because y'all was talking too much. What did somebody say? Right. Yeah, I need to block them. I don't know why they want her to leave so bad. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. Let me see. Okay. Okay. It still look like a pack house to me. I still see Jackson State front and center. I don't know, smoke. If that's one thing we're gonna do, we definitely gonna talk our talk, as we should. What's going on over here? What's going on over here? What kind of cheating is going on right now? What? They had 45.9 seconds on there? What's going on? Come on, Kishana. You was wide open, baby girl. We needed that 3 to get us down to 9. That's what I'm saying. Since when does that mean that? When? I'm confused. That's what I'm saying. All ball. Crazy. Stuff is crazy. My thing is they be backing up off the ball before it even gets in there. That means that you guys aren't able to rebound because y'all done already left the damn area where the man. It was the hour that we lost. It messed us up this whole week. It's been off. Oh Lord. God help me. I promise you, if we got our 4 or 5 extra fouls that we needed, this game could have been different. Definitely 4 or 5, maybe even more than that, fouls that weren't called. Crump might have a medical red shirt. It just depends on how many games she played, on whether or not she can get a medical red shirt. We definitely should have been taking it to the basket continuously every single game. Like, I would, if you try to shoot a 3, you going on the bench. If you try to shoot a 3, you going on the bench. Like, if they would have just been driving it to the basket every single time, just like that. That's not a toilet. That's a fountain. That's not a toilet running. This is a really good microphone. It picks up everything. That is not a toilet. That's a fountain running. Oh, Lord. Daphne has all the measurables. She just needs to be more aggressive. I don't know if Daphne has another year. It says that was a red shirt senior. So I don't know if she has another year or if she even wants to play another year. I don't know. Same with Woodard. Woodard is a red shirt senior. I don't know if she has a COVID year or not. It's funny how they'll replay all of these plays, but they don't replay when Jackson State gets fouled. Funny how that works, huh? Like that. Come on now. We are going to support Coach Reed and the Jackson State Lady Tigers. You know, it's a lot of that's a hard thing to do, to lose in the tournament and then also lose one of your players just days before the actual WNIT. It's 49.6 seconds. I don't know why these people, look at them. Lord, please stop. Make it stop. I'm so glad that this whole thing is on mute because I could not listen to them. They really think they're doing something. So, with regard to Martino, she was still making steals. So, she was definitely applying pressure on the defensive side. I'm not going to hold you. moving forward, just in any game, you just know that out the gate that when it comes to these refs are not Jackson State friendly. And that's regardless of if you're in the SWAC or the WNIT, you're just not getting calls like that. Yeah. I want to know what the line is. That might make it make sense. How many times? You said I used a bad word 4 times? All right. Yes. Daphne just needs to, she's going to bounce back. If she stays another year, it'll be her year to be dominant. Yeah. The first half we needed better defense. And we just need some calls to go our way. You can't get it. I'm just telling you, it's damn near impossible when you're playing against refs. You see how close it is, and you also see how bad, like, Jackson State was getting handled with these refs. And we still kept it real close. They don't make us miss shots, but they don't call the fouls either. Oh, Lord. Technical foul. Technical foul. She needs to be thrown out. She needs to be ejected. There's only 14 seconds left, but she needs a technical foul. That's the second time. She needs to be thrown out. That's the second time of her doing that dumb stuff. Oh, Lord. Oh, and then she threw the ball. Are you serious? She better get ejected. There's 14 seconds left. She needs to be ejected, or else we know that this damn thing is I almost cussed. We know that it'll be rigged. If she don't get a tech, then we know it's rigged for sure. I don't know what you over there looking like. What are we looking at here?
Coach said, put them both on the bench and let's get this game over. 14 seconds left.
She pushed. She gets a double tap.
65. Got a little controversy going on right now as Deja Woodard and Jada Wright got into it once again.
That's how you know, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you know that it's rigged, because she shoved her and threw the ball at her, and she didn't get attacked.
The first thing on the floor, Woodard started something, and they were pulling for the basketball. And, of course, she's always mouthing off. And that's when the young lady from Memphis did retaliate. So may have both of them thrown out the game.
She needs to be thrown out.
I was isolating my camera on Deja, and she was saying, I'm going to beat blah, blah.
Yes.
I could clearly see her saying that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what she did when she went down to the floor. So it's 14 seconds left.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Great job.
It doesn't matter what Deja did. She threw the ball and she pushed her. That's an automatic. You cannot not give the other girl a tech. Doesn't matter.
And we don't need to get stuck in Memphis, Coach. Here we go, Coach. We're getting the...
Okay, here the coaches go again. Technical.
Both ejected. I told you about.
You better.
Deja Woodard and Jada Wright ejected with 14 seconds left.
I don't know if y'all know, but Deja got them hands. Oh, Lord.
So Jada threw the ball.
When she threw the ball, yeah. But someone could argue that the first technical foul,
No.
threw the ball and hit her in the face.
No.
Right. So Deja is rejected for misconduct. Now she goes to the locker room. She's upset. Well, Coach, that's the last time we'll see Deja Woodard in a Jackson State uniform. And she was having such a good game, too. She really was. So Tilly Bowler is at the line. Jackson State only down 10, but it's 14 seconds left. Can they get a miracle finish here, Coach?
I'm not going to respond, Coach.
Tilly cuts it to 9, making it a 3-possession game.
Oh, God. Oh, damn. Why did she get a technical? See? Why is she getting a technical? How did Coach Reed get one? Probably because they're not calling fouls. What is she pointing for? Who is that? Who is that Oompa Loompa over there pointing over there? She needed to have gotten a foul. They over there talking SHIT. They all talking stuff. Y'all so wrong. Lord. They ain't even got the right score. Lord, not O-Dog. There we go, Jackson State. There we go. We see the flag. We see it. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare. COVID. I can't give y'all no type of handshake. I would have bust that. Oh, the other girl, they out in the Anyway, it's D.I. Love all day long. Jackson State, y'all performed. You know, we could have done better with our 3-point shooting. Was it? They're playing the Revenge of the Nerds song again. Lord. I try not to be disrespectful. That is Marcus. That's my dog. Okay. We see you. How did he even get a flag in there? That's what I want to know. They better be glad the full boom didn't come. Because, baby, if the full boom would have came, y'all little band would have been sitting in the corner. Last time we played them, we beat them, but they were scared to play in the regular season. Great sportsmanship by JSU. Is it Deja Woodard? Is this her last year? She don't have no extra year. Deja was getting it. I don't care what y'all say. Deja was getting it. Like I was proud of Deja Woodard. I think she probably is the lead scorer for our team. I honestly think that she was our top scorer for the team. And you know what's crazy is field goal wise, we was still outscoring. We shot at 39%. Memphis shot at 36%. It was just those turnovers and lack of fouls called. Deja Woodard had 15, and you know she came up off the bench. So imagine if Deja Woodard would have started. Deja should have started. Who cussed? I didn't cuss. That was definitely Deja's game tonight. Did I cuss? That was mid compared to what I was doing at the other game, the Jackson State men's game. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at these stats before we close out the game. If anybody wants to join the stream to talk about, you know, what we need to do from here, whether or not Coach Reed is going to stay, and if she does stay, what is it that she needs to look for in the off season with regard to recruiting? Let's look at these. Bowler had 13 points. It was, you know what it was? It was the lack of 3-point shooting. You got to have a shooter. And that's not even just Jackson State. That includes Southern. They couldn't get their shooter to hit, you know. I don't know if you guys watched the Howard game earlier, but they was shooting. They was raining threes. The young lady from Memphis cussed during her interview. Trash. No. 23-player curse said we tried to tear their shit up. Rebounds, yes. And you know what? I don't know if I'm wondering if Angel Jackson was injured. Okay. Now, why are you smoking?
I'm smoking my cigar. It's still chilling.
What pack is that? The Jackson State pack? Because that's not Memphis.
No. It's the JSU haters pack that I'm smoking on right here.
Okay.
I'm always gonna be down for the Lynch Street Mafia. That's the new nickname. I'm gonna put it on the hat and put it on the shirt.
Lynch Street Mafia. Okay, so what do you think about overall? I mean, listen, for us to have been down by that much and we kept fighting back, what do you think overall we could have done differently to close that gap? We could never get that.
Well, I've always been saying this. We're not a good 3-point shooting team. We're not going to – to me, they're going to just leave them open. Now, just I think Talon and Jariah are our best 3-point shooters. I think they shoot like a little bit above 35%. So that's who they're going to guard regardless. But like if you had Deja shooting or you know, the big's not going to shoot. They're going to be down there on the block, try to box out the other, you know, grab the offensive rebound or try to get put back. But my whole thing is we gotta be able to shoot mid range. 12, like, you know what I'm saying, 10 to 12 or 12 to 15 feet from the basket. We gotta learn how to, you know, we gotta be able to shoot mid range. The loss of Liz not being on the team, you know, in the transfer portal, that kind of hurt us too, because even though she wasn't going for it on offense, her defense showed, you know, tells a lot.
She like definitely has steals and blocks that she could have added to the team. And on top of that, it's kind of like she was our 3-point shooter. Like, right. in the beginning of the season, Liz was money. That's what we needed. When we say 3-point shooter, that's what we needed was her. And then I'm sure Crump probably was good with 3-point shooting as
Yeah,
well.
with Maya Crump being out too, that kind of hurt us too. Like, I see we definitely need to get some good. I agree with Bibiana. We definitely need to get some good 3-point shooters. We just need shooters, period. Because if we got the big, you feed the bigs the ball on the inside, but when you get on that run, like you get on that 5, 6, 7-point run, like you want your shooters and try to, put the game out of the way. That was the difference between last season and this season. Last season, if you guys Jackson State basketball last season, the ladies
How
last
tall
season,
was Amisha? 6'5".
yeah.
When I tell you Amisha, and that's no disrespect to Daphne or Angel, because you guys are amazing players. 6'5" and 6'6". But when I tell you Amisha is both of them put together.
But the difference between Amisha and Daphne and Angel is Amisha wanted it. She wanted it that bad. Look at the game, like just look at certain games. Then especially look at the game when we played LSU in the first round last year. Like Amisha wanted the game that bad. She wanted to win that bad. I'm not saying that these girls don't want to win, but I don't see the type of passion or drive, you know what I'm saying, to go out there and, excuse my language, to bust another head open.
Right.
And everybody, I ain't talking about violence. I'm just saying, like, you gotta
Her
have that dog in you.
It's her aggressive, right?
You gotta have that dog in you, man. If you ain't got that dog in you, then you
And do
be
you
out
think?
there
I
playing
mean,
like fuck.
Amisha. I'm just wondering, is that something that can be built? Because overall, in the SWAC, could nobody touch our bigs with the height, but
Right.
it's a collective effort. Even with the lackluster, I mean, there was some games where Daphne was triple double, like
Yeah.
10 plus
But
rebounds,
but
10
you're
plus
gonna get that.
blocks.
You're gonna, yeah.
She was beasting. I don't know. I really honestly think that they might have been grappling with some injuries.
I mean, but it's a long season. You know what I'm saying? They played 30 games this year. 30,
Right.
31. So for a college player, there are gonna be some lagging injuries, but it's the type you gotta learn how to adjust your mind and either play through it or you sit out for like a week or two, and if you better to go out there and help your team, then you just gotta go out there and help your team. Now I ain't gonna say be out there. You tear your ACL and they tell you get back out there and you can't stand up for nothing. But I'm just saying, like, just go out there with the aggressiveness and the passion. And I know these girls have passion. These girls,
I mean,
these girls
Jariah,
have
when
passion.
she's on, it's nothing you can do with her. Like, they were just off. And I just wanted to take a quick look at the ones that we have left. Like, we're losing so many people. It's going to be almost a complete rebuild. So we got Deja Woodard, where apparently this Aubrey is not 6'1". He's 5'11".
5'11" and a half. Put up that
But
put up that highlight is a response time. Somebody said something about facilities and resources.
who said that?
Just it's up there. Just go back through. I'm gonna say this about that.
Facilities and resources. What kind
Memphis
of? I'm not
women,
trying to be
they
funny.
don't care. I'm gonna say it like this. At Memphis, for basketball, they don't really care about women's basketball. It's men's basketball. That's the reason why the men play at the FedEx Forum and and the women play at the old gym where the men used to play at back in the 50s and the 60s. So
Damn. So it's not. No, I just really want to know when they say like the facilities. Is it not like a basketball gym?
It's a gym.
Is it a special type of basketball gym that they play in or something?
No, it's the women's gym. The women play at the campus gym.
So the gym that they were playing at tonight, is that the one that they practice in?
That's the one they practice in, and that's the one they play in.
So I'm trying to figure out
where
has anybody been to Jackson State? Has anybody been to Jackson State to even talk? Because don't we have in the Walter Payton Center? Don't they have a basketball court in there?
No, it's in the TB Ellis.
In the TB Ellis.
That's what we call the old gym.
So that's one basketball, and then we have one in the AAC, right?
Right. But see, women
trying to figure out what's the difference with regard to like because they keep saying facilities. I'm trying to figure out what they mean by that.
But see, I'm gonna tell you just like this.
They must not have been on Jackson State campus if they're saying that.
Memphis women is not playing at the FedEx Forum. That's reserved for the men. That's an NBA arena right there. They not on the same level like that. And if you really think about it, we're Memphis women's basketball and Jackson State women's basketball when it comes to facilities is pretty much damn near even. I don't want to hear.
That's what I was just trying to get across because they're like, oh, it's the facilities. Basketball is not football, for one. So, and our facilities at Jackson State for basketball is pretty damn good.
In life investment, you said you don't have enough bodies to compete with G5 and Power 5. In basketball, everybody's at the same level, Division 1. There's no type of G5, Power 5, don't matter. Everybody's the same. Everybody's equal, Division 1. So let's get that, when it comes to basketball, let's get that out of our head. Let's get that out of our vernacular.
Does that include depth as well?
Depth, man, please. I'm going to say it like this. On the men's side, if you watched the Howard game earlier today, Coach Blakeney was going like 14, 15 deep on his bench. It's just the fact that they just got outworked and outgunned by Kansas earlier today. It ain't about the depth. Like,
I mean, Howard was going off with the 3-point shooting. I was when they had the lead, and I was like, don't shoot no more threes. All you need to do is just drive to the basket and you foul them. You get them bigs to be fouled. You know what I'm saying? Put them in foul trouble. You get to the line. I have perpetually, probably for the last 2 to 3 weeks, I've said, stop shooting the threes. Go to the basketball house.
What's good? What's good, everybody?
Travis, what you think about the game? Thoughts?
We need to get back in the lab and get better. Like we just simply not. We don't. It's a lot to it, but we just simply we not as good as we was yesterday. I mean, not yesterday. Last year. Excuse me. We just definitely not as good as we was last year. And 4 straight years in a row, I think we've kind of caught that buzz of what Nick Saban always preached about, complacency. Like we play aggressive, but we don't play with that dog no more. Like the kids that come from Jackson, we play with a little different dog. Like everybody.
Coach Reed got to go and find her some dogs that want it, not no prissy. I'm playing like.
I think that's the difference. Like this year, we played aggressive, but like. We had the guys that like, all right, I'm better than you. But last year, in the last 3 years, we had them like, listen, I'm willing to die before I get out this court, before I lose. And that's the mentality that we had. Somebody that frustrates me a lot, that's so tall, she should dominate. Daphne White, she plays so undersized at times. She's not aggressive, and we don't space the floor enough. It's like we feed them too much to where all they do is pack the paint and they try to just jump when she jumps. And she kind of plays sometimes like she that might just be her personality, but just nonchalant sometimes. Like, oh well, I didn't catch that one, I'll get the next one. Like, no, you gotta, like, every rebound come down here, I'm gonna
She
tear
be
the
the
roof off
way
the
that
floor.
you see the way Jiraiya be fighting, and you see her on the floor, swinging. That's how Daphne needed to be. Now, I don't know about if she had something going on with her knee, and Angel had some lingering injuries, so I don't know if that's why they weren't playing at that aggressive level. But the way Jiraiya was playing, that's how Daphne take that ball away from that girl. Like, give me that damn ball. Give me the ball.
Well, even I would say to that, even if you have injuries, like if you trying to make it to the next level, they don't take injuries to, like, oh well, you had a bad game, your knee was hurting. They don't give a damn about that. I give you a quick story since we all know JSU football. Coach O told, I played for Coach O in high school. Coach O told us the story because we got pretty much manhandled by Callaway, and it wasn't because they was better than us. It was because they just pretty much were just more physical and they wanted it more. And somebody mentioned in the meeting, oh, Coach, I was hurt. He said he had surgery on Thursday on his hand. He was in a club on Friday. Saturday afternoon, he was playing against LSU, a SEC team. He's like, they don't give a damn about that. If you try to make it to the next level, I mean, if you in college, you at Jack State trying to play basketball, you fine with having a good, decent job when you leave, that's fine. But if you try to make it to the next level, that injury stuff, that don't work. And even if she is hurt, she's so big, she can almost, if she just play a little bit more aggressive, even if she hurt, she can still be better than what she's playing.
She could have definitely got more rebounds. I'm talking about, baby girl, you and Angel out your height. You are taller than everybody on that team. I looked. The tallest, I think, was 6'4", 6'3", and another 6'3". Angel and Daphne did not use their height. I mean, we seen Angel blocking, and we seen spurts, but consistently utilizing your height, they weren't doing it.
And like I said, with that aggression, you know what I'm saying, you want to put that aggression to good use. You don't want to be aggressive and get yourself in foul trouble. So, when you get up there and try to get the rebound, offensive rebound, like, you gotta be like, nah, this is my rebound. Like, you gotta scream out, man, board. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have it in you. You gotta be able to have it in you. And that's like I said, the last 3 years before this season, like you said, you seen that dog, and you seen that dog in that team, and in reality, the team takes on the personality of the coach.
I know for a fact, if we could have got that game in Jackson, we would have won. Number one, we would have won that game in Jackson.
I don't think so, because they outplayed them, but they wanted it more.
I think we would have won in Jackson.
I mean,
maybe the energy may have changed it. Not sure.
Right. It could have been it could have been a different outcome if the game wasn't in Jackson. I'm not saying that we would win, but it would have been more intense. It would have been more because we played in front of our home crowd. So I just figured that they didn't want to shell out the $250,000, the money to.
It was literally $6,500.
$6,500.
$6,500.
They spent that on concessions on one side.
When I tell you that they make it very, very affordable for people to host games. So at this point, I feel like it's politics. So I definitely feel like it was on some stuff like Jackson State might have put a bid in for it, but they went ahead and gave it to Memphis just because it's Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Like, I looked at it, I was like, dang, that's cheap. You only have to pay $6,500 for postseason to host a game, and then for the second round, it's $7,500. very affordable in order for them to play. And I'll go ahead and pull that up so that y'all can see that. So for the future, anybody, any HBCU, whether it's men or I don't know about the men's side, but if it's a women's side and you guys go to the WNIT, make sure you have that AD for real. Go ahead and put it in there that you want to host a game, because it does make a difference. I really think that it does make a difference when you host a game.
Let's do a deep dive in what we saw the last 2 days, right? All right, so let's look at Texas Southern on the men's side, right? Playing in the play-in game. In a sense, I didn't see no togetherness. I didn't see them playing with no heart. They were just out there trying to boogie on the next dude, on the man that's in front of them, but they was getting out boogied and outran by Fairleigh Dickinson, and they pretty much ran them out the gym. Let's say Southern women. I mean, you had the lead last night early in the first half. And the second half, it got away. It just got away from you. So I just think they need to capitalize off some of the stuff and just look at it like, okay, this is we gonna try to get here again next year. Let's say Alcorn was hanging in with North Texas last night. North Texas just had better shooters and they had a big man presence on the inside. Howard, like we said, Howard was hanging in with the number one. They weren't the number one team in the country, but number one seed Kansas early in the first half, and in the second half, I just feel like Kansas just wore them down and just dominated from the inside out. It was like 3 possessions. I'm watching the game. It's 3 straight possessions where they get to quarter court. Point guard throwing the ball up to the big man. He just skied in there for for the alley. And tonight, like I said, for the women for Jackson State, we're not a good 3-point shooting team. So let's do what is best for us. Let's do what has worked for us this whole season is feeding feeding your post players, getting rebounds. Talon, hitting threes. Jariah hitting threes. Deja getting the tough rebounds. Angel playing defense. Daphne, playing defense. But like I said, Daphne got to toughen up. She got to get that dog in her. You got to get the dog in her. So that's the rundown. And then I think it's one more game, which is I think Norfolk. Not Norfolk. Somebody play tomorrow. I think somebody play tomorrow.
Who?
Oh, Norfolk women play tomorrow, but they going up against the Monstars. Yeah, that's the Monstars women's basketball. They're going up against South Carolina.
I think next year we need to focus on getting back to moving the ball as well.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see the way Memphis, even though they couldn't get on the inside?
Did y'all watch the South Carolina women's game versus LSU?
Oh yeah, I watched that.
I can't think of the girl's name. She was a transfer out of Pac-10, light skinned girl. No, not Aaliyah. It was the other one.
Are you talking about the one on South Carolina or the one on LSU?
The one for South Carolina. She light skinned.
Oh, she a dog too.
She like 6'9", and this was what I mean about the injury. Even if you go back to that game, like the whole fourth quarter, all the point guard did was move to each one of the corners of the block and threw the ball to the corner of it. It did not matter what LSU did. She even threw it over Angel Reese's head, and she still went and got it, and it came out the backboard. She still caught it and laid the ball back up. That was a clear sign of I want it more than you. There's nothing you going to do about it. There ain't nobody on this court that's going to out-jump me. I don't care if you touch the ball. I'm still going to get it. If we can get them to play like that, because she simply just dominated LSU for at least the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. And all they did was move it to one quarter of the post and chunk it up to the each corner of the basket.
6'9".
She's like 6'8",
like
6'9". She was
like
tall.
Brittany Griner.
Is Angel
With
Boston? Did she make her announcement on what it is? What or not? Aaliyah Boston. Did Aaliyah Boston make her announcement? Is she playing another year?
I think Aaliyah's gone.
Nah, she said she got a surprise at the end of the year. That's what she said.
Think she might.
I thought she had a surprise today.
But if you pay attention to Don Staley, kind of gave it away with when she said who has the number one pick. I mean, she may come back a year, but I doubt Coach Staley even allows her to do that.
They're like not making no money in the WNBA. And that's not no type of shade. They're literally making like
they're probably making one whole a check like a old school James Harden check for one season.
They definitely don't make as much as the men's game, but I think it has to do with other things. Like I would love to see the women make as much as the men's do, but it's almost I've always from other people and me, I've never enjoyed a women's basketball game as much as a men's because it's less exciting. So I think that plays a role, and then sponsorships not wanting to play. Yeah, and I think politics play a role in it. Because we had to keep in mind, like the owners, the top heads of the WNBA and the NBA, they're all the opposite color of majority of each league. So it probably still plays a role in, oh, you're a woman, you can't do what men can do, so you don't deserve the same compensation. So I don't agree with it, but that's probably what's still going on too. Because we've seen the men's try to, like we've seen LeBron and Chris Paul and them show up the games to help them, get exposed and stuff like that. And they kind of was like, and you just bought a ticket and showed up. So what? You on ESPN? Like, what that's supposed to mean? We still not going up to pay.
Yep, that's exactly why. That's exactly how Brittany Griner got into that situation. She went over there to go make some money. They play in 40 games, and the top player gets $200K.
Yep.
I watched the Indiana Fever for a little bit because they was really playing up Amisha, trying really like, oh, she's the first HBCU player, or she's this, that, and the third to get drafted. Man, they were really playing her up and only to cut her. I was like, unfollow, and they lost almost every game anyway.
Don't quote me on this, but I believe if it's not exactly the number, it's in the ballpark. I believe that one of LeBron James, one of his checks from one of his games equals or is near the ballpark of an actual WNBA's play, the highest paid WNBA player whole entire salary for the whole year. Yeah, like that's crazy. But if it's not exactly the number, it's very close to it. I think I seen on ESPN they posted it, which is actually bogus too that you post stuff like that. That's kind of that you would even post and acknowledge something like that.
Man, let's talk about them upsets from earlier, dog.
Oh,
Furman.
Furman with Virginia, leave Virginia.
Man, did you see the man just chunk the ball to half court? Oh my God!
Yes.
Listen, I'm gonna pull it up, but I do get PTSD from it. I'm suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder from Jackson State getting beat. Man. And
that was worse. I think the Virginia that was even worse.
Even seeing it was just bad. Like I didn't want to look at that. I don't want to see.
Like the girl from Southern, she just heaved it up. When you can watch her body language, she made it. She was like, "Oh shit, it went in."
Buddy set his feet and shot the ball. pump fake.
I think his plan. I think he didn't think 2 seconds was that long. Like I think he tried to, like we see teams when they get the rebound, it's like 0.9 seconds. They just heave it in the air, and there's no way. I think he thought 2 seconds was a lot faster, but it really wasn't. But I was like, ain't no way.
They added a little bit of time. It's Beekman. Good if it
A
goes.
whole 2 points.
Where's the
Clark going inbound. 2.4. They added a little bit of time. It's Beekman. Good if it goes.
Damn.
That's tough.
That's not the that's
Hey
not
Doc,
the,
did you see the player when the team the purple team, it was, I think he probably was like a power forward. I can't remember.
Yeah.
When he was walking through the tunnel, he was like, he really chunked the ball. Like he couldn't even believe it.
He couldn't believe it. And
He was one of his coaches was looking like, man, just shut up, man. Just shut up. We got he was like, I can't believe
no,
he
but
chunked the ball.
I would be saying that too. Let's see
here
who
it
else
is,
got
right here.
upset. Princeton and
I had PTSD from that. I was like, how is that even possible? How?
Man, I cannot tell you how many DM, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook messages from Southern fans I got. Oh my God, they were killing me.
yeah.
I'm like, man,
Ooh,
y'all just heaved the ball up.
Oh, good.
At least that was a set shot. The Southern player, she just jumped and heaved it up there.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up?
But I ain't gonna lie, dog. We'd had to fight in the locker room. I ain't gonna lie.
Then who did Princeton beat? It was Arizona.
How you doing, Mr. Walker?
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Trav? What up, nephew?
What's up?
Man, ain't nothing, man. We just getting out of the game. You hear it in the background. It's raining, man. It's raining cats and dogs, man. But I made it to my car, man. They were crazy, man. They pissed me off with that damn whoop that trick tonight. Man, I was mad as hell.
We just had tornadoes and stuff up this way in Dallas, so.
Nah, but from the inside the game, man, it was the guards, man. They were killing us, man, and then they were getting them calls too. It was them guards. That Griggs girl and the Jefferson. I'm gonna just say girl. I know what's been going on in the chat, but yeah, they tough. They tough. Yeah, they tough. I mean,
they playing that girl up.
Yeah,
that's
man.
what I was saying.
We had a good time though, man. We had a good time, man, because one little guy from Memphis was talking noise, and
I think you muted.
we got on his ass too.
What was Woodard doing? What happened with Woodard?
That girl from Memphis, when they first how it began was y'all know the layup line when you coming in.
Yeah.
So the big girl from Memphis was coming in, and Deja Woodard had the ball because they were about to run around in the circle, and it wasn't Deja's fault. So the girl didn't move out the way, and so Deja just kept running, and it wasn't intentional. And then they was woofing at each other, so they had it out for each other even at the start, even before the game started. And then that little the one that kept shooting them threes, the Griggs girl, she had a very little foul mouth. Very foul mouth.
Too.
She had a very little foul mouth.
I would have hit her like this shit don't stop. That's what she was reminding her of.
And the crazy part about it, the little young, and I don't want to talk about nobody child with this, but hell, the little young heifer, she throwing birds to the crowd, and I mean I ain't like that. I really didn't like that, but but yeah, it was more. They had kind of got in our head a little bit, but with the noise talk too, and they got in our head because of the fouls too that weren't being called.
Yeah.
Was our band playing? What was up with the band?
Baby dog, the boom was blowing. Like I said, we were yelling, talking about Revenge of the Nerds because they were playing. They were playing and they tried to play talking out the side of your neck, and so the booms turned around, and it was looking like, Lord, what are y'all doing?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I hold my hand to my mouth because Houston is this game is tied. University of Houston and Northern Kentucky.
Is that an upset? What are they rated?
University of Houston is the #1 team in the country.
What? How many minutes is left over?
They just started the second half.
Oh, yes, sir. The boom was booming. Well, I don't know why they kept on showing the other team, the other band on like ESPN3. They kept showing them.
Politics.
Like, what are you doing? I'm talking about.
Yeah, but like I said, but the only thing I just didn't like, they were really, really cussing and being disrespectful. And then I didn't like when they said, man, y'all a little school. Yeah.
Disrespectful.
Why
did Coach Reed get a technical foul?
Because she told the referee said that y'all calls are hilarious. She told Memphis Memphis coach girlfriend that.
That coach.
No, seriously, they I don't know if y'all looked at it. Maybe you might want to pay attention to when they do the repeat. If they do, the referee was actually in her face, and they was close, looking like they were just looking eye to eye, like they were just really finna just
get you going.
Yeah, get some
problem.
Get some things, get some things, on the intimate level, when they, I'm gonna say this, because we were yelling at the ref like, go behind the stands, because every time she'd be, all in the Memphis coach face, like they were kind of endearing, if you will.
Okay.
But yeah, we in here, man. I mean, wherever Jack State go, if I'm working and I'm in town, I'm there. So
True blue.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, what was your opinion on Liz?
Man, I just think Liz. I think it, to me, I'm thinking it was some colluding going on. That's what I'm thinking, because I'm seeing her. She gonna end up probably back at a major college program next year.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. And I think she was pissed off.
You think she's going to Colorado? Just go ahead and say it. Not with them.
I don't think so. This is the thing though, because rumor has it there's a opening for Colorado Springs women's basketball, and that's Colorado State. I'm sorry,
she ain't going there.
I don't know.
I got some info. I promise you, she not going there.
No, she don't need to go. I want her to stay. Stay as long as she want.
I don't want her to stay, because if you don't want to be here, then we don't want nobody. I know the yard is more for football, but if you even have the thought of hitting the transfer portal, same.
Yeah, for sure. Because like I said, even I had to get on myself, and I cut a nice little lump sum the other day to the athletic department. So we're gonna be fine, and them coaches will get paid. Just believe. If you don't believe nothing else, all the athletic people will be getting paid. So, coach, the DDRs and the Primettes, you can kill that narrative. Just trust me. Trust me when I say that. If you don't listen to nothing else that I say, just trust me that Coach TC will be the highest paid in FCS. Trust me. You heard that from me. And I don't spread no rumors. I don't spread no gossip. I'm just telling you what it is. Right. And Coach Reed too. And Coach Omar Johnson too.
Yeah,
and Coach Mo too. So just trust me on that.
I would just say that we got a hell of a good AD. I'll say that personally. Our AD is amazing.
Yeah, we got a hell of an AD, but we have people that are alumnus with deep pockets.
No. What I'm saying
Coach
is,
Prime what he did was he just poked the bear. That's what he did. See, now people are donating now.
That's what I was alluding to. Our AD has set us up with the blueprint, and that he pretty much built the dream team in Jackson State, and now we're bagging it up as alumni and really getting behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Like before, we had a lot of guys that, you know, say what you want, opinion can be your opinion, but we didn't have a lot of guys in there and people in places that we trusted and supported. So it's a little bit different when you got people in there that you want and you know that's really about JSU. It makes a lot of difference.
Right, because at the end of the day, you have a tie to the school.
Right.
Coach Reed had an amazing season overall. If you look at it, dominating the SWAC like that every year, you know that people are going to come gunning from you. And for us to take one loss in the regular season, you know, what happens is once you get to a certain level where you're always winning, people just automatically feel like you should win every single time.
Right.
It's a high bar that you get when you are always winning. And so everybody's scrambling like, oh my gosh, she lost. What do we do here? Like, we lost that game at Prairie View. And, you know, we had to get back on our get back right. And so I feel like Coach Tomeika Reed can learn from this situation, because if you think about it, for the most part, we've never had to play like that.
No.
So I hope that she schedules again another out of conference schedule like she did this past year.
Oh, she will.
Oh yeah, she will, because all these teams, they gonna actually be wanting to come out to us. So yeah,
right.
She will. Yeah,
I think all this does is light that pilot light that was kind of getting dim, and it's a reset. Like, you know, when we seen Nick Saban lose the national championship, people clown him. What did he do? He ran out 3 more straight. So it just that complacency. Nick Saban, I've heard him in hundreds and hundreds of interviews. That's the hardest thing to fight, is complacency when you're at the top. And I think that's another issue with tonight too. Like, let's be realistic. We head and shoulders, as far as talent, we head and shoulders above everybody else in the SWAC. That's on both sides. Even with the men's side, we did that hunger and that drive and that dog that we had previous years match? No. But when we met another team that had just as much talent and wanted a little bit more, this is what happens. So now you got to go back to the drawing board and, you know, go find some pieces and bring that dog and get that back. You know. So all this does is light that fire back up, and she's going to come out. Man, I can't wait to the off season. It's going to be amazing.
Oh yeah, and then once we get recruiting for the men, I mean, we'll be in there like swimwear. But see, what people don't realize is JSU is like the Super Bowl in every sport for everybody.
Right.
The hate is just that real.
Right.
When I say the hate is just that real, it was do you realize there was some Alcorn people up there tonight? And they were cheering for Memphis.
Man. Are you serious?
They're serious.
I thought
they
I was
literally came out in their Alcorn attire.
Yep.
To cheer.
We told them to go get back on their stage coaches. I mean, we shut them down quick. Like, don't y'all got some stage coaches and horses outside to go get on? Like, stop it. Like, stop that.
Oh man.
Stop that.
Now, look, that's one thing I'm not gonna do that. Like, if it's HBCU versus everybody, there's like a way that you go about things. It's HBCU versus everybody.
Yeah, and that's how Jackson State fans are.
Yeah, then it's conference versus conference.
It ain't the other way around.
it's not all the way around.
That's
They're not.
crazy.
The people are. It's like we like the Floyd Mayweather of the SWAC. People come to see us lose.
Right.
Dang. Listen, it's HBCU versus everybody. Then it's conference versus conference. So MEAC versus SWAC. This is how the rules are supposed to go with regard to when you're rooting for a team. So then it's MEAC versus SWAC. Then when you get into your conference, state against state. So Mississippi versus Louisiana, Mississippi versus Florida, Mississippi versus
but it ain't like that. It's definitely not like that when it comes to JSU, because
I had somebody hop in my DM on Twitter the other day and was like, bro, don't nobody hate Jackson State. I'm like, bro, this is the example I always give people. Valley can be 0-11, 0-31, but as soon as they see Jackson State, they're going to play like they just ran out the last damn 8 SWAC championship. They're going to play like they life depend on it.
They're going to play hard in the mud, like for real.
Even with all them potholes in their field, they're going to play as hard as they can.
Yeah, them damn divots. That's a damn public golf course.
It's what it is.
Not y'all going in on all court after we done got our fresh new field. Y'all ain't right.
Man,
they ain't right for talking crazy.
I was getting into it with FAMU fans, which me and Mr. Campbell, we always go back and forth. So he said, well, why you didn't say nothing about FAMU beating Jackson State? They swept them in women's softball. And I'm like,
some shit he didn't even know about. Some shit he didn't even keep up with. His cousin told him they lost.
Mr. Campbell keep up with that. I ain't gonna lie to you. He do.
I said, look, softball, really? And then me and Mr. Campbell going back and forth on Twitter, and then all the other FAMU people are like, why are you in our business? I said, congratulations. Every time Jackson State gets a team from the SWAC playing us, it's like a championship.
Man, I can't stand FAMU. Excuse me, Doc, but they another Dallas Cowboy. That's what FAMU reminds me of.
Here you go, man.
Oh, come on, man. Hey, listen.
Hey, I did apologize, but that was
they be having to eat their work. Look, it's the Blue Blossom Classic in Miami. Y'all don't miss it. Blue Blossom Classic. They hanging their head and their hat on this one game.
That's cool. You said Blue Blossom Classic. You said, hey, nothing orange about this damn classic right here.
It's Blue Blossom Classic, okay? And I'm gonna be there.
That's right. That's right. We in the heat day. We there.
Hey, you see what the tickets look like in Atlanta the first game, don't you?
What it look like, man?
Man, boy, shit. You gonna have to sit in the locker room. You want to see? You don't want to sit next to JSU?
Oh shit!
You look on that shit. It say blue. It like the sky on top of it.
You know
that's what Jackson State does, though. We sell it out like that. Win, lose, or draw.
Kobe, South Carolina State fan. I told him, he was like, here I gotta sit next to JSU fans. I was like, shit, it's always a concession stand. You can see that.
It sure is. It sure is.
Mr. Campbell. Yep. Mr. Campbell. He got a fin for FAMU. The Blue Blossom Classic ambassador. Listen. He's a part of the Blue Blossom Classic ambassador.
Here come the baby Cowboys, FAMU sponsors.
Oh, here you go, man. Come on, dog. Don't say.
Come on, dog. You gotta own it, man. It's all good. You ain't the only team. The Steelers work almost worse as y'all too.
The Panthers are, until they do right by Cam, everything that they try to build will crumble. I'm hanging.
They'll have a quarterback. They'll get a quarterback. That first pick.
Well, y'all better watch out for my Bears this year. Watch out.
Man, I wish they had put some pieces around Justin Fields. Man, I hate when they do.
Certain players. You ain't been. I see, nephew. You ain't been watching free agency. Yeah, we getting some pieces. Yeah, we actually just stole EJ Moore from you. See,
EJ Moore. Okay, I take it.
Yeah.
Where's he going? They need to let Dak gone too. That's who they need. Dak, they was doing better without Dak. Listen, Cowboys is in a rebuild every year. Rebuild every year.
Let me
Now what
get
they
on
need to
this.
do is let Jerry Jones go.
Let me get
We
on
need
this.
that.
Let me get on this. All right. There will be no cowboy slander because I'm gonna say it just like this.
Hey,
I'm
it's
gonna
all
tell
love, Doc.
I'm gonna tell you like this. This is gonna be next year is Dak's last year on his contract.
And he out of there.
I don't know if he out of there, but I say this. Jerry Jones ain't gonna give up until the son put out a gangster move on him.
Yes, ma'am. Turner Field, Atlanta.
Until Stephen Jones put a gangster move on his daddy. It's gonna be
that would I hate to tell you this, Doc nephew, but that ain't gonna happen. Stephen Jones know better. Boy, do you know what kind of trust fund he has in order?
Man, what?
he got
You better leave that alone, buddy. You better leave that alone.
You better come over here and fight for your life. You better come up here and speak for FAMU. You got to talk about
that man got billions in a trust fund.
Come on up here, baby Cowboys.
He ain't worried about it.
Why FAMU talking about all they recruiting like we ain't recruiting? Y'all sound like Alabama A&M a couple years ago. We got 5 stars too. Got a 63-piece put on that ass.
Oh, hey, did y'all see the coaching that came out of that they dropped for Bethune?
Oh, no, what they got? Because I haven't seen
Look,
that.
let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
They hired one of Bethune-Cookman's coaches. I want to say which one.
Listen, Alvin, whatever his name is. He's the equipment manager, so you know they ain't gonna go with them, get them boys without no helmets. They got Alvin Wyatt as the equipment manager coach.
We talking about Shine. We talking about Alvin Wyatt. That he's just sharper than the rest of the football team.
He is the equipment manager. They not letting look. FAMU better watch out. While Mr. Campbell's and the FAMU folks is worried about only beating Jackson State, Bethune coming for that ass. Yep. Let's see.
Man, I watched a little bit of that Princeton Arizona game. Oh my God, they was killing them. They was killing them with back doors, back cuts, and everything. They slowed their game down to a snail's pace.
Is that Alvin Wyatt Jr.? Is that his son or is that him?
That's his son.
Right there. Alvin Wyatt Jr., equipment manager. So what does that mean? They're not going to be without no helmet?
No, that's his son
right
laughing?
There. I'm not even trying to dig on them. That means they should not be without nothing because your daddy is going to make sure that they have what they need.
They better.
Isn't Demetrius Coley is the defensive line? I want to say
Nick Collins. Oh, they brought Nick Collins in as the cornerbacks coach. Ooh, I feel.
Demetrius. What happened?
They got Nick Collins. He's playing for the Green Bay Packers. They got him as a cornerbacks coach. Oh.
So Demetrius Coley, he's from he was coaching at.
They told their other coach, watch
UVA.
this. Bet we clean out his office for him since he know how to act. We're gonna go and get coaches and everything.
Yeah.
But they revamped that.
Yeah, they weren't playing no games after that, man. They had to say, in reality, they had to save face.
Right.
Utica University.
They had to say Ed Reed. Now, if you had to act like you had some damn sense, we would have got this for you too. But since you didn't.
So Joe Gerbino, he coached at Utica. Are you guys familiar with Utica University Athletics.
Next.
Utica University.
Utica
Probably
Pioneers.
that's in New York.
Yep, Utica, New York. That's what he was. He was the offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach over there, and now he's down there at Bethune-Cookman. So but anyway, if you guys get a chance, I mean, I think that he put together a pretty good coaching staff, considering.
Yeah.
So, fam, you better watch out for more than just Jackson State. You better be watching your back for Bethune, because if you lose to Bethune, that's like even worse.
I'm interested in seeing Texas Southern, what they're gonna do with Quay Davis, because Andrew Body don't have no excuse this year.
Yeah, he gonna be the X or the Z.
Who else does he have besides that?
Who? Talking about Texas Southern?
Yeah.
Well, they got that running back coming back.
They got Ladarius Owens coming back. They got, let's see, Namani Harris. He was a freshman last year, so he's a sophomore. So that kid is 6'4", 200 pounds, playing corner. Like,
jeez.
Don't they still got the that track star wide receiver too?
Derek Morton. I think so.
Yeah.
I think they do. So everybody can't say he ain't got nothing. And then this is to me, I talked to a lot of Texas Southern alum, when I'm at work. But they said this is a make or break year for Coach McKinney down there. And if he doesn't get it done, then
this should be a make or break year for Andrew Body.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if you have the fact that they had Andrew Body, isn't this going on his third year?
Yeah.
The fact that you had an actual quarterback for 3 years in a row, and you know what his strengths are, and you weren't able to maximize that, I think you should be fired off of that alone.
Well, see,
having a quarterback is that's the first thing that you need, is a good quarterback.
Russell Haynes, stop it. I don't mean to cut you off. Russell Haynes, stop it. We have Coach TC. I wish y'all would really just, all you got to do is just go to, let me spell it out for you. www.goole.com. Now, when you click on that, you click in the search button and type in JSU recruiting class football 2023. Can you do that? I just gave you the blueprint now.
I need that to be flipped out so I can put that somewhere.
Oh snap. Man, but with Andrew Body, y'all, when he was a freshman, he wasn't even the starter. He wasn't even supposed to be the starter his freshman year. He had a dude named Jalen Brown that came in. He's from Cedar. Is it Cedar Park? No, not Cedar Park. He's from Cedar Ridge, something like that. He's down there in the Austin area. He didn't fit into the offensive game plan like you would have with Andrew. Jalen was not a mobile type guy, so he was a true pocket passer. Andrew can literally throw, run. You know what I'm saying? To me, I just feel like freshman year, nobody didn't expect Andrew to see what he can do. and he shocked a lot of people when he was playing his freshman year. Last year, you got film on this guy. You got film on the kid now, and basically, they it caught up with him. And then, of course, you got injuries, and then some of your receivers they're not sure-handed.
Mr. G, that's a big negative on Quay. Sorry to cut you out, Doc. That's a big negative.
Nah,
That is not why
Quay.
That was not why he was not playing. I promise you.
I seen Quay when he was in high school at Skyline in Dallas. He
He's
was
a
a real
4-star.
precise. He's a 4-star athlete who originally supposed to go to the University of Texas, and he had got into some issues. He had some issues, but you know what I'm saying. He found the home at Jackson. Now, don't know what the inside story about what happened, the reason why he left, but he left and he in Houston.
To kill that narrative, the guys that you seen play on Jackson State last year, trust me, they played by design. From the minutes to the way they were played was all by design. You will see that somewhere up there in the White Mountains this year. You'll pretty much see a exact replica of that. Quay Davis, that's
he
not
didn't
why
fit
he
into the category. He didn't fit in that category.
Exactly.
Like you look at it, Dallas Daniels, they display Dallas Daniels on the outside a lot because they want to get him drafted, but he's not an outside receiver. Now he's a good ass technician when it comes to running routes.
Absolutely.
But he is not an outside receiver. Dallas Daniels is a pretty much an inside receiver. You know what I'm saying? He's your Wes Welker, Danny Amendola. Shoot, if you really want to put it in there, you can say Cooper Kupp, because he can. Cooper Kupp can play inside and out.
That's a great comparison.
So he's like that. Of course, with Travis, they that was just an audition because they know he was going up to Colorado. That's the reason why, in a sense, I understand he was injured, but in a sense, that's the reason why he didn't play.
He even got his he not even playing both sides no more. And that's also by design as well.
Play him at cornerback.
Now he's gonna play receiver this year.
He's gonna play receiver this year?
I mean, for what I've seen, I ain't seen him do too many drills backpedaling. That's all I'm gonna say. And I heard somebody say that he's more gifted at catching the ball than he is at backpedaling. And that's coming from, one of the greatest corners of all time. I would have kind of agree with that in a way. Because, boy, that catch in Atlanta, that take a special player to make that catch.
You talking about the one in the fourth quarter with no minutes left?
Yes.
Yeah. That one.
That was a special play by a special player. Because he did. Like, Shedeur can throw the ball, but he kind of missed it by just a hair. And Travis like, that's mine. Simple. If Daphne White could play like that, that'd be great. That's the aggression she needs to play with.
Oh, yeah. Also, there's a guy that people don't know about that you will know about. I need you to log on to Max Preps. There's a young guy from Natchez, Mississippi. I've seen him play.
Dog.
He actually played my son. He actually played my son's team. And we got him. Just look him up. His name is Mike Williams. Even if we lose Willie Gaines, which I don't want to lose him, but just picture Willie Gaines with 0.2 speed faster.
And for those of you that don't know, I talk about Mike Williams when he committed to well, not committed, but when he did signing day, I did follow Mr. Mike Williams when he did his signing day. So y'all can go check that out. Mr. Mike Williams. We followed him for National Signing Day. Interesting that our coach, Mr. Fleming, is from that same high school that he's coming out of. So, Mr. Coach Fleming's from Natchez, Mississippi, and when he was talking to the reporters, they asked him when he committed. He said, "Oh, my coach. There's a coach whose name will be coming out shortly." Basically, letting them know that the reason why he signed is because of Coach Fleming.
And to drop another, he talking about Williams. We got somebody that ain't really got no shine on purpose, but it's another receiver in the backgrounds. He gonna be special too. He may test TC in the record books. He may.
Isaiah Spencer? Who are you talking about?
Talking about Stud Still?
Nah.
Spencer?
I can't say too much because he ain't put it on paper yet, but he coming.
All right, yeah. Jew coming.
He coming. Let's just say I seen Guard the Yard t-shirt the other day. And he nice.
He nice with it, bro.
Bro, he nice. And when I say he born Jackson, like he really like, man, bro, he got that same passion that we speak on. Where I speak coming from Jackson and just want to see us. That same passion that TC got for Jackson State and playing for the city, bro, he got it. Like Isaiah he got it too, but Isaiah he remind me of TC. TC say stuff at moments that catch you off guard to let you know. This dude, he don't give a damn. He gonna let you know. He for real. It's some footage being made, but it's coming. So for all you fam users and all you others, man, I don't know why y'all think we finna fall off. I really don't.
God
they just
damn
keep on
y'all.
talking about, Willie Gaines is gone.
It doesn't matter. We got Mike Williams. Williams in that game versus my son. Let me just go and put it out there. He had 3 catches, 3 touchdowns, and 150 yards.
Oh, shoot.
Dang.
He was straight bombing on him. It was straight.
Shit.
That's like a Randy Moss type deal.
To give you
I mean, they end up losing, but I just saw him, and I was like, man, who the hell is this? He played just like but he's smaller though. But he reminds me of like a AJ Brown because he gonna go get it, and he tough to bring down, very tough. But he's faster though. You talking about a guy that has legitimate 4.38 speed, and that's legitimate.
Legit 4.38 speed. Oh snap!
Man, I can't wait till the season. It can't get here quick enough.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, we're going undefeated again. Russell Haynes.
When I tell you
now put some money on we going 0-4 the first 4 games.
Man, I seen
where the money at?
I seen somebody tag me that on Twitter today.
College football CFL. I still got my bet with him. He said we only gonna win 6 games. And I already told him we're gonna win 7. When we get 7 wins, then go ahead and get my money.
Hey, dog, I got somebody worse than this. Somebody tagged me on Twitter the other day telling me we ain't gonna win that 1 game. I'm like, you done really lost and bumped your damn head.
He said we're not gonna win that 1.
Not 1. He went as far, bro. He edited the whole schedule, put an L on each one. I'm like, boy, you really done got hit your ass hit by a car or something.
He said we was gonna lose the Valley.
Hey, listen, I wasn't gonna say it.
On Valley now.
I was gonna leave Valley alone, but you said it.
Don't sleep on Valley.
Oh, I ain't gonna sleep on Valley, but I'm just saying though.
Hey, I think we're gonna see a much nicer Valley this year too.
Oh, we are.
They
Like,
have
they
a
gonna
good
really
coach.
take a
They got a
step.
good coach. They got a good coach. Wade is a good coach. He's a damn good coach.
If they win 6 games this season, that is a big improvement from the last 3 seasons of the coach Dancy.
Anyway, for all of you guys that are wondering about the content of Jackson State and are the football team, is it like it's gonna collapse or something? I think they're doing good to me.
Man, listen.
Yeah, make sure you don't get flagged for that.
Oh, I'd be cutting it out.
When I tell you what you see this year, you will see guys playing for one man, and it's gonna be a team and not a damn reality show. It is gonna make so much of a difference.
Bro, I think that was the big difference from from the 3 years, those 2.5, 3 years to now. Like, I don't think nobody wanted to be, you know what I'm saying, be on TV. It was all about him, and now they can actually go out there and focus. Because ain't no way in the world,
the same spotlight on TC because he has a job and he's from there. He just won't have, obviously, you know, it won't be broadcasted. Like, Prime has to be like, if he catches a moment where you in front of him, he's gonna pull you back like, nah, bro, this is my spotlight. TC, he gonna get that spotlight, but he gonna allow it to shine on other people around him.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this year, the biggest difference I've noticed and seen, and trust me, guys, I mean, we got some guys that really want to be there and really want to play. Like, this ain't a business move for none of them guys. It's not a reality TV show no more. Like, you know, they there, they know they're gonna win, they know they can make it to the next level, and they just gonna ball out. And a lot of them are taking it personal because, I mean, shit, they right there from the backyard, and I love it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also to piggyback out that, a lot of those guys took it personal because they felt cheated. Just imagine if you had maybe 4 or 5 players that knew that their coach was leaving as early as damn near September of last year, and then you coming out there giving y'all busting heads, and then you just as shocked as us after you win a championship. So there's a lot of young guys that got a sour taste in their mouth about that, and they're gonna take it out on the SWAC.
Yeah.
3-peat loaded.
Yeah.
I mean,
set him up. Good. Y'all
see this man right here.
Good. And reach.
Oh.
Y'all know who that is?
That's cool.
You know who that
Who
is?
is
I play for Jackson State.
That's one of them players don't need that spotlight, but he's gonna be a dog.
Set him up. Good.
And let me get
Good.
Julius Reynolds, 6'5", 280.
Oh, he gonna be nasty.
Y'all see that? Julius Reynolds, 6'5", 280.
That's your boy Juice. They call him Juice.
Good.
Man, what?
And reach.
He a dog already.
And it's a lot more where they came from.
He showed me.
Believe me, because they had to stop. Because when I was in town about 3 weeks ago, they had to really stop Philip Webb from lifting weights. He stayed an hour after everybody. Steady lifting. Yeah, the boy from LSU. For all you SWAC fans out there, yeah, he come. What y'all try to make fun of us and say he coming. Yeah, right.
Jew coming. We got the Jew 601.
Hey, man. Woo.
Ooh.
Well,
I'm watching the game over here.
Doc, when's your next live? Shout your channel out.
Oh, next live will be tomorrow. I had to take a rest because it's Thursday and it was the start of the NCAA tournament. So I had to take a rest. Next live tomorrow at 7:30. I'm pretty much leaving work at 6:00 tomorrow. So I'm gonna be up early. Try to get up out of there. I ain't trying to stay all day.
Right. Once again, thank you, Mrs. Minifield, and Doc. Thank you for the donation, Doc. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Everybody for teaming. Travis, thank you for coming on the live today.
Always.
Hey, make sure everybody that's
It's a
on
family,
this live, man. Make sure everybody on this live come on to my page, to my channel, HBCU Overdrive. Become a member. You know what I'm saying? All money that goes that you pay to the channel, it goes back into the channel. It's being reinvested into the channel.
Yes. Thank you for your support.
We got bills to pay.
Yes, donations are appreciated. Thank you for reminding me because I don't never put it on.
Even though he a Cowboy fan, y'all go like and follow, subscribe.
Oh yeah.
It's all love, Doc.
I'm a Cowboy fan, but I'm a Jew. I'm an honorary Jew too. So
hey, at least you got something right, Doc. At least you got something right.
And as always, what I was getting ready to say. Oh, Saturday Night Live with Doc Holliday and SheLovesThee. We got Kate. Isn't Ken Clark is on? It's his shows tomorrow evening, right at 10:30. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, ain't it, Travis?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I'm going on early, so that way I don't have to worry about bumping into Ken's show too. So
yep, Ken got a live on Friday evening.
But also I'm gonna shout out to all these black YouTube creators that cover HBCU
Raw Truth
football,
Media, SWAC Buzz,
Coach Walker. Coach Walker with Tomorrow Leader Sports Network. You got
Lit City
Coach
Podcast.
Simmons. Yep, Lit City Podcast. Hell, even
Picard, Mr. Picari, he got his little show going. What's his Picari? I forgot the name of it. It's Mr. Picari. He has a show as well. All of it. Yeah, all the HBCU content creators that are basically keeping HBCU sports in the know. You should be following all of them, supporting. You don't have to necessarily always send money. Yes, money donations are appreciated, but even just subscribing and hitting the like button. You got Blue Bloods, of course. He follows FCS. And I'm looking for, where is the FAMU content creators? And where is the Gremlin?
You got for FAMU, you got my boy Bridges. He do the pregame snap, so he covered FAMU athletics. ONG Strike Zone with Kofi Hemingway and the crew over there. They cover FAMU.
Okay. What about Alcorn?
Alcorn is it's swacking the food. GSPN and Southern with and J Max with Southern. You got also you got let me see.
I'm Eastern time, so I'm all the way on the East Coast. So he starts at like 10, sometimes 10:30 my time, because I'm in North Carolina, so that's why I said 10. Who else we got? Do we have anybody that represents Alabama State? Alabama A&M?
Yeah, Alabama A&M from the Hill podcast. They real good. They cool.
Listen, I'm going to have to compile a list of positive content creators that you should tune into that cover the SWAC and HBCU football and politics, so that you can be in the know of all. We got King Fuse's Lit House. Anybody else know of any other content creators? Go ahead and drop them not all of these guys create content. Well, on my end, I tried to name people that I know, that's creating content that's for promoting HBCUs and the SWAC, the MEAC. Oh, you didn't talk about CIAA, and do they have?
Well, CIAA is HBCU game day.
They don't have a YouTube, do they?
Yep.
Oh, that's the only one. What about Dr. Cavill? Is Dr. Cavill?
Dr. Cavill covers Dr. Cavill covers Texas Southern and Prairie View. He has inside the HBCU Sports Lab, so he got that. Like, I'll just say for Saturday, just do it. So for Saturday show, let's go ahead and compile the list of all the HBCU YouTube creators, content creators.
Mind you, I will be only promoting content creators that provide a positive promoting outlet on HBCUs.
Ooh, so don't. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that boy right there because she done dragged him by his damn feet knuckles the last couple of weeks.
I would play it, but I don't. He might flag me. Wait, I'm gonna do it because I'm petty. Listen, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna do. Why you even bring that up? Listen, I want y'all to take a look at now. I know that I am through and through, tried and true, blue and white. That's just me. That's who I am. Like, I always have been, it's kind of in the back, not really saying too much. I don't have to say too much, So then, why are you laughing?
I'm just saying.
All right, I'm finna play this video because I'm petty. I
know you petty.
Well, you shouldn't have brought it up.
I didn't bring nothing up. It was already in the comment.
You shouldn't have said nothing. Y'all shouldn't have said nothing. Now, I had some shots fired at me the other week, and I just felt it, the pettiness. It just bubbled in my soul. Do you hear me? I don't think y'all understand. It just bubbled in my spirit and in my soul, and I felt the need to play it.
Oh, hey there.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Sorry about that. Don't mind me. I was just searching who's going to beat JSU this year. Sorry about that. Don't mind me. I was just searching who's going to beat JSU this year.
Sorry about that. Don't mind me. I was just searching who's going to beat JSU this year.
Didn't see it happening. Maybe Google knows. Didn't see it happening. Maybe Google knows. Now, am I saying that JSU, as constructed today, could hold the SWAC Conference Championship as well as the Men's Football Championship?
I'm not saying yes, but I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no, but I might be saying yes. I'm just saying, it's possible. It is possible. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn when I'm calling it right now. I'm calling my shot. Kobe!
But what I'm telling you is that they are building the foundation to become an empire, to become the empire, to become the dynasty of the SWAC and of future HBCUs. So this is in the right step forward for JSU and all the moves that Mr. Asher Robinson has been making.
I'm getting cooked.
Stop.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
You know what? And I feel bad because I had a talk with somebody. Somebody imparted some really good words. You know what I'm saying? They just let me know, like, look, you have a calling, and but I don't like getting called out. I don't like it. I don't. So, in honor of Jackson State's biggest fan,
only thing Alabama has over JSU is that players know, hey, you know, if I go to Alabama, I have a guaranteed shot to go to the pros. Like, I'm going. Unless something drastic happens to me, I'm going to the pros. If and when Deion Sanders gets a few players here and there, getting in the draft, and it has to be a first round pick, third, second, you know what I'm saying? Building that relationship to understand, like, hey, we produce. We have players come here, get here, play, win, get championships, and go to the pros. It's going to change the landscape of college football. Alabama fans, I really want you guys to understand. I'm not even talking about the white Alabama fans. I'm talking about the black Alabama fans. You're over here rooting for this predominantly white institution.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
JSU will be nationally ranked one day.
JSU will be nationally ranked one day.
Everybody in my comments is talking about, oh, Deion Sanders won't stay. Deion Sanders, well, I don't know.
All right, that's enough. Boy, he was JSU through and through. You talking about DDR? That's Captain DDR. Captain DDR. Let me stop. I'm done. Thank you, Jackson State bandwagon riders. Okay, I'm done. Mr. Campbell.
Check out tomorrow night.
Hey, if you're gonna call me out, I'm gonna call you back out. Look, I'm probably gonna have to delete that. He might flag that and be like, "Oh, she's still."
Hey, I need 15 more subscribers to get to 1,500. 15 more subscribers.
Everybody go to Doc Holiday's page and subscribe. Only 15 followers before he gets to 1,500. Yeah. Look, I was lightweight. I didn't do no cussing, no cussing. I'm just saying that it's plausible that Jackson State people might follow somebody who has those type of words to say about Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? You might have had some people subscribe to you at one time. Thank you for subscribing. You all cut that out. Hey!
That's OG. That's the OG right there.
And when he come talking, he ain't talking nothing but the facts. Listen, Jackson State, SWAC fans, HBCU, anybody that came on the channel tonight, it was a fun experience. Even though we lost, it was good to see Jackson State pack out that Memphis arena. And I want to thank you all for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I'll see you later. What are y'all talking about? Liquor? We just need to know what. Don Julio. I'm not sponsored by Don Julio, by the way, but they were asking me what I drink. Don Julio Tequila Blanco. And by the way, I didn't drink during this live. Even though they made me want to drink, I didn't.
So I'll see you on Saturday night.
Yeah, we will see Saturday Night Live. We'll be talking about the MEAC and the SWAC. And is Tuskegee still in the, or not Tuskegee, Tougaloo?
Tougaloo still in? We'll talk about that too. They got put out.
So basically all the HBCUs are out now, except for Norfolk, which will play. They're going to upset South Carolina tomorrow. Is that what you said?
There's no upset on that one. But
did you say they were going to upset South Carolina?
No. I never said that. I said that South Carolina are the Monstars of women's basketball right now.
Oh, okay. But Norfolk State will be playing tomorrow, so tune in.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I will not be streaming that game.
That game, we'll talk about it right now. We'll talk about it. Not now, but on
Saturday.
I'm gonna give my little old assessment.
All right,
and then what we can do better.
They might get skull drug. I don't even want to watch it. I mean, I might watch it. I don't think I want to watch it. And on the way out, I will be playing Jackson State. I didn't really have too many Jackson State. I'm playing the same little band song. That ain't right. Let me see if I can find a different Jackson State song, because I've been playing that same song over and over again. That's not good. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, everybody. Catch me tomorrow night, 7:30, and then Saturday night with the lady of the hour right now, and Mr. Ford also. So make sure you come and check it out. Saturday
Mr. Ford was probably looking at the stream and did not call in, and I feel salty about that. I don't like that. He gonna have to start calling into or putting it on my stream at least once. That's the only one I could find. I can't find the other ones. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is.
I'll talk to you later, Tomeika.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.